So this is silver chloride from depopulating the boards. I will refine this in another video. Alright, so this is my waste gold solution. And here's some boards that I want the components off, so I want to strip them, but I don't want to do all the work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these and I'm going to just throw them in the old solution. And it's going to depopulate and it's going to clean up the chips too. So all I'm going to do is just whatever I want, just throw it in the bucket. So I like these hard drive. I like the chips and the pins. So I'm just going to throw them in the bucket and let the acid do the work for me. I don't want things like this that have too much metal on them because it's gonna eat up the solution. But this is perfect. It's a little bit of gold and it's gonna depopulate the chips. Alright, a couple more of these hard drive boards and some more junk. It's also gonna get any gold plating removed, and oh, don't let it splash. Okay, see, it's gonna get all these chips off. See, this is a perfect board. There's gold plating, there's lots of little chips, and I'm just gonna let the acid do the job for me instead of having to depopulate all of this junk. And this is already waste acid anyway, so who cares if it uses it up or anything like that. Again, this has too much metal on it, so I'm not going to put these in there. So what I might do with these things that are left is I may take off the metal and then throw it in the acid. But look, this is a pretty good amount. This is doing the work for me. Now I'm just going to let it sit in the sun and do the work. Alright, it's been a week or so. Here's my solution. It absorbs some copper, so it's green. So hopefully it worked. So let me filter this. So what I'm going to do is, I got another bucket here, and I got this, and I'm just going to pour it through this screen and see if we got any loose component. Alright, so let's see here. Here's like some black powder. Looks like some stuff came out of the solution. Whether that's precious metals or not, who knows. Okay. I have to look at this a little bit better. Alright, let's poke it. Okay. So there are some stuff coming off. This solution was not the greatest solution. It was probably pretty watery. But yeah, if you look at the bottom, there's actually quite a bit of stuff down there. So it did do its job. You can see some MLCCs and some chips. So it did okay, but this wasn't the strongest solution. It was probably pretty watery. So it could have worked better, but I could do it again if I want. I think what I'm going to do is just rinse this and then maybe try it again. Alright, so here's the components that I got. I did get a bunch of chips, and it did clean off quite a bit of MLCCs. I think there's quite a bit of silver and maybe even gold in these buckets, so I'm going to filter it. Here's the boards. I'm going to actually